It's me. That was such a weird way to open the video. Hey, so, pink on pink, I know it's a little questionable, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's what we're doing, it's what we're wearing, and we are doing, well, I'm doing, but if you're watching this, it's a group effort here, a current hair care routine, and what I'm doing with it. I literally just got a haircut this morning, because where I'm at with all my breakage and everything, I'm just trying to, like, grow it out, and I don't mind having it shorter right now, and honestly by like March everything will be completely grown out and this length too, and I think that's great, and I'm actually really happy about that because it's been a journey.
But without further dilly-dallying, let's go. So
first things first, I have been using the Unite Luxury Shampoo and Conditioner. These smell so good. They're what my salon uses, and they're what my salon recommended that I get last time that I was there, and so I did, and they honestly, I do think that they really help out. Like after one use, I was like, my hair does feel stronger. Like when you're at the salon, they shampoo your hair and then they do your hair, so you're not really touching it until it's dry, but I was touching my hair when it was wet and it felt stronger after using these, and I like the smell. I really like them. I think they're worth it. And you don't need a lot of product. Like, you don't really need too much. And they smell amazing. They have, like, crushed pearl and honey in them, which is, like, I don't know what crushed pearl does to help you out there, but it's whatever. I guess it's so they can just make it more expensive. Next, another shampoo and conditioner, because I don't like using that every time because that was so expensive. So I only like to shampoo my hair once if I can make it last that long, but twice a week. So one time I'll use that and the other time I'll use this. And this has been a long time favorite of mine. I used it when I had brown hair and it wasn't even damaged. But I just like these. I feel like they do a lot to help out your hair. They make your hair shinier. Like, I feel like this is a good drugstore damage detail. Like, I think it genuinely does help with damaged hair. Like, usually drugstore brands don't usually.
Usually, how many times can you say usually?
Drugstore doesn't really hold up to more expensive brands typically when it comes to helping out with damage, but I like these a lot, and I think they're the best drugstore shampoo for damage, genuinely. They also have of this damage detox line, they have a weekly cleanse one. It's like a clear bottle of shampoo, and I can't find that anywhere. I really like that. That's to like reduce buildup in your hair, and I can't find that anywhere in the CVS's near me. So, also, I use the Naissant, I have so many shampoos and conditioners, but these are almost empty, and my hair's not white blonde anymore, it's pink right now, so I'm not really using these, but like there's like this much of the shampoo left, and like this much of the conditioner, because the conditioner is like pigmented, like you really don't need a lot. This shit would turn my hair gray if I left it on for more than like a minute. They're both really good. If you have the white blonde hair still, get these. These are the best purple shampoo and conditioner out there. Like, no other purple shampoo and conditioner does as well for toning. Now, for hair masks, I have 3 that I have been using that I really love. And I know I've talked about this one already. I talked about it in my first damaged hair video ever. Smells great. It's really good for hydrating. It doesn't do so much for like breakage and making your hair feel stronger, but if you've been using too much protein and your hair is starting to feel brittle, this really does help to make it softer and smoother, and it just smells so good. Now I also got the Redken Extreme mask, and I think in my damaged hair update video I talked about how I was getting this and the anti-snap, and I talk about both of them in this video. I do think this helps a lot for making your hair feel stronger. If you use it too much, it makes your hair feel a little brittle, which is why I'm like, but this does help with strength. I recommend it. It's blue. It kind of made my hair look a little green sometimes, which was a downside, and it smells like cotton candy, and I don't really like cotton candy, so I don't really like the smell that much, but, you know, such is life. And then last but not least is the Loreal Total Repair Erasing Balm. And those two are both pricier. Those two are like at least $15 to $20. This is $6.95, and this is really good. It's super thick, and it is a cream color, which is dangerous if you have white blonde hair because that little like creaminess to the white does rub off on your hair. So I wouldn't leave it on for more than 5 minutes, but it does help a lot with softness, strength, everything. It says it's supposed to repairs up to 1 year of damage in one use. That's a little, saying a bit much, but after like 3 uses, maybe like 6 months of damage, it says 1, it repairs split ends, 2, it helps with weak hair, 3, it helps with rough hair, 4, it makes your hair shiny again, and 5, it hydrates your hair. Basically, this is a really, really good mask for $6.95. Like, it works awesome, and I think for $6.95 it's a miracle worker. Because a high-end brand could slap like a $35 price tag on that for the same product. Next, I use the Unite 7 Seconds Detangler Leave-In Condition Treatment. I love this. You need this if you have damaged hair, if you have tangly hair. If you have hair, you should probably get this. I honestly love this. It smells good. I like the way that Unite products smell. They smell really like nice and clean and fresh. But get it. Helps especially if you're brushing or combing out your hair when you have damaged hair. It's for wet hair. So with that, I would be combing out my hair, and I use this with that. Nice segue into talking about my comb.
This is my comb. Nice to meet her. I haven't named her. I feel like I should name her right now because I presented her like I did name her. Her name is Star. I know a girl named Star. Okay, Star, I named my comb after you.
The wet comb is the best comb that I have ever used. It's the only thing that I will use on my wet hair. It is so good. Touching my hair when it's wet scares the shit out of me because of how damaged it is and how damaged it has been. Like, and your hair is the weakest when it's wet, and this is the only comb that I would trust to touch my hair. So, it's good shit. I also, just on the topic of like hair tools, I use this brush. I didn't take the hair out of it before I talked about it, and that's kind of gross, but you know, we're all people here. It's a wooden brush. The bristles are wooden. I really like it. It really helps distribute the oil as well. I only use it on my dry hair, never on my wet hair, ever, 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 ever. But if I'm going to brush my dry hair, which I don't do often, but when I do, I use this. It's a good brush. So, back to what I do when my hair's still wet. I use, the 3 things that I use when I get out of the shower are these. So I already talked about this one. But, so I get out of the shower and I'll immediately use Redken's Anti-Snap as soon as I'm dry and in my room. I'll take 2 pumps, rub it through my hands, flip my head over, and just kind of like try to disperse it throughout my hair. Because most of my breakage is in the back of my head, like towards the bottom of my crown. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. Like above the base of my neck, but to the top of my head here, but just below it. I don't know if that makes sense. But I use this. Again, this will make your hair a little brittle if you use it too much without properly hydrating your hair. I do think it helps with breakage. I really do. I think this has done some good stuff to help my hair feel stronger. I think this also smells like cotton candy. Yeah, it does also smell like cotton candy, and I do not like the smell of cotton candy. I really wish that these had a different scent, but the product's good enough that I still use it. And then last, I use the Naissant Elixir, which is a hair oil for protection and deep reparation. And I know it's specifically made for bleach blondes, and it's this it goes with the shampoo and conditioner. Again, the smell of this is super sweet, and I don't really like it, but it's a great oil, so I use it. It's a very thin oil, and so I just use like 1 pump of that, rub it through my hands, and then go through, and then I pump it again and like focus more on the ends. And I use this on my dry hair too. For that, you only need like maybe half a pump. I used to always use the agave oil, but it just kind of got too heavy for my wet hair because my wet hair has such a hard time drying right now. So I've just been using this recently, and I'm also out of my agave oil, so there's that too. I also obviously use Olaplex. Like,
Olaplex.
if you've watched my other 2 videos, you know that this baby is the only reason that I can have hair the color that I do, and everyone should learn about Olaplex, and every salon should have Olaplex. I also still use the Living Proof Nightcap Overnight Protector, and it's the PhD Perfect Hair Day. I love this stuff. I really do. This honestly makes your hair softer, shinier, everything. And I'll just you need 1 pump, especially if you're putting it on dry hair, because you can put it on dry or wet hair and you're supposed to go to sleep, and when you wake up the next day, it's supposed to be Perfect Hair Day. If you're going to use it on dry hair, you have to put it like one pump and then brush your hair to get it distributed. But on wet hair, I'll use it once a week because you're only supposed to use it once a week. And if you use it more than once a week, it just kind of makes your hair feel like there's a buildup on it, because I've done that thinking, oh, like I'm going to get twice the benefits. Like, no, don't do that. But yeah, it's really good. I still use this. I talked about this in my first ever damaged hair video. This is the same bottle that I used then. It's like probably this much full. You need so little of it. This is a great product. I lost the top to it, but last but not least, I use the KMS California Hair Play Dry Wax because I don't really like hairspray. This is as close as I get to using hairspray. It's like a spray wax. It smells so good. This is the best smelling hair product that I've ever smelled. I bought this almost 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. It's like this full, this much full now. I bought this when I first ever cut my hair short because I used to have very long wavy brown hair, and then I cut it up to here at the end of my junior year of high school, and I bought this to help style my hair. Great product. Not like I have like half of this left. I'll have this for like the next 2 years. Yeah, that is my current hair care routine, what I'm using. I like the haircut. I like this length right now. I'm just doing what I have to do, honestly, to work through all the damage that I did to my hair, which, you know, I don't really regret because I don't want to go back to brown hair. I love having colored hair. I love having light hair. It feels so much more me than anything else, and I love it. And this video is probably going to be really long, and I've been trying to make them shorter lately, but I'm a rambler. I'm sorry. So, if you stuck with me this long, I hope you have a great day. I'm wishing you all the positivity and light in the world, and if you have damaged hair like me, you know, like, we're in this together. We're on that long haul. And no one else looks at your hair as harshly as you look at your own hair. Unless it's like a hairdresser who's like on the street and sees you and they want to be like mean and be like, I know that girl's hair's broken. But they can keep that to themselves. Have a great day. Bye.